What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Seven Nights Flashpoint. Have a couple of missions to run today. Up first is going to be the Sunday engagement, which is going to be a kill Hardened target mission. Gonna follow that up with when my Wire Ghost is back, my primary Wire Ghost from her legwork. She can run Pandora Suitcase, which will be part 6 of the Daedalus Bloc storyline, and probably have time as well to also run a Battle Strike that I've got that I can grab a little bit later. Enemies are still capped out on difficulty. I am not going to run a Wire Ghost this mission, just simply going to run a combat-heavy team as we're missing a lot of our strongest combatants, and it's a hardened target mission. It's going to be difficult enough to deal with. So this is the team. We'll start at heat level 4. Should be fine. Let's go. It's not pure combat, so we are still going to have silencers on. But here we are. Now let's see. Our target is way over there, not too far away. Couple of enemies nearby. There are loot boxes here. There's also a Matrix Host or 2. Our exit is right over there, so we could go for a really fast route and just kind of give up these 2 boxes, which I'm tempted, or actually these 3 boxes, which I'm still tempted to do. Just kind of make a straightforward mission out of it, but I guess some consideration to be had. Figure we can let these guys have their turn first. I might actually move up towards the high ground here. If you're right there, we can get a sniper shot from here. Again, our exit's right over here, so we can make it a very, very fast mission. I'm kind of tempted to do so. I'm fairly capped on money as it is, so might just be the approach in some cases. Yeah, let's go ahead and just hit the bunch of delays. Let these guards run around if they're going to. Yeah, you're defending the asset who's right there. And, of course, that wakes up the group because that's how status sharing works. Unfortunately, it does mean they're all spread around now, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I'm thinking attack from here kind of sucks due to where this box is, and I think usually hardened targets just stand still. So, what I think I'm going to do... I'm trying to think of my planning here. What I think I'm going to do is move my Cybersword up to here, put the 2 long-range weapons up here, and take some pot shots at an admittedly incredibly tanky enemy. 2,000 health. The numbers keep going up. Although stealth crit's likely to do pretty well for us here. Yeah, I can snap, looks like. There we go. I believe I can snap from there into the actual opening. So that should be fine. There's no guards too nearby. Maybe a couple around here. Okay, yeah, one there. Fair enough. But still, being D-Cartel, they're not all that strong. Some V-chips here. Great. Simply going to run you upstairs. Nothing too much to worry about. Somewhere like that's about as far as you get to go. I think it's fine. There was a world where I could go for a shadow, but for now it's fine. Okay, yep, someone else got woken up. They're moving as well. Not a big deal. Sniper can run out, and basically, I feel like standing around here makes sense. I'm going to be basically invisible, but I still have line of sight on everyone. Just barely in some cases, but I trust the game. The devs updated the line of, like, pre-movement line of sight calculations to hopefully not be bugged. So if there is one, I will scream bloody murder. There's 6 now in range because there's another person there. That actually makes sense to me. Let's see. I'm gonna yield you and have Accountant move. Accountant's gonna be in a similar spot here where I'm gonna want to take pot shots from far away. I think because I'm already on high ground, actually, simple ducking is gonna be pretty easy, and I can probably dodge most shots at me. This guy is pretty real. I'm gonna... Actually, maybe I do bring my Cybersword up here to protect against these guys, because these patrols could be bad for me. I will cleanly be in marker sight's range, I think. I have line of sight on most guys here, which should be fine. Won't be able to take combat drugs, but that's okay. Oh, right, I don't have improved marker sights here. I have only single target marker sights. I would like to hit all 3 of you with that. So what I'm going to do is actually throw my single target at this guy. And then Roots will kind of split duty here. If she's here, I think that's going to be, yeah, comfortably in range to marker sites. Probably this group. I can probably catch all 3 of them. And then move you a little bit farther forward and be ready to ambush this guy in case he moves. I have no prediction talent still, so... Yep, we can catch all 3, and if I aim at you, it doesn't get any better, so it doesn't really matter who I click on. I'll click on you, we should all 3. Great. Nice hit chance and whatnot going on here. Yeah, I'm going to hide you behind this because you're just not... Well, you would be in E-rifle range. I'm maybe willing to risk that, actually. I have to go really far up to get in. It's only in range of... I guess it's in range of 3 people. Do I really want to do that? Maybe. Tough thing is... I mean, it's not bad. If we're all going first, and it seems really likely that we are, what's my min roll going to be? 22? Yeah, I mean, this guy might beat me on initiative, but you're not going to find me right away. I'm kind of down to say... This mission starts with me opening up full auto. I don't think you're blocking line of sight and everybody else. I think it's like you 3 are part of the entourage, so you'll turn alert, but if we kill you guys on this first turn, they can't shoot back. If we don't kill you, actually even then we're out of vision range, so yeah, this seems pretty safe. I think I can YOLO this, and look, there's a chance that you're going to be really annoying, but I'm outside your vision range at 23 meters, so it might work out okay. Now, one question I have is, should we preempt the enemies or not? And I'm kind of tempted to do so. Yeah, this is kind of tough. So, I think what I'm going to go for is... Actually, I forgot. I actually spec this guy the same way. He's also got nest and everything else going on. So, it's going to be a whole thing. You have, I think, low levels of... Yeah, I've got 2 charges, but low level recoup here. Which means if I'm likely to crit, Niz Nitrate's safe because I'll get 1 AP back. I mean, this seems like the right idea. I think we can one-shot all this. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I'll take the risk. This might be very silly, but we're going to see what happens. We take Nest, and 100% crit chance onto you. 76% shred chance. I should get recoup back. Let's just go for it. Let's see what happens. First shot is a 700 damage crit. Second shot should be a little bit better. Of course, these people all turn alert. I do count as spotted, which I'm a little surprised by. But fair enough. Of course, they're all hearing gunfire. No big deal. Second shot is a shred, but not a crit. I don't have stealth crit chance anymore. Actually, you know what I should have maybe done was look for somebody else to shoot at who wasn't angry and gotten the free stealth crit damage, because I do have a little bit of stealth crit damage here. And also just the crit chance itself is useful. So I do have Overwatch. My recoil is only 35. I am tempted to Overwatch here. This will lock my initiative at 25 next turn, which seems pretty worthwhile. This seems reasonable to do. Let's do that. Bubbles can... If I yield, I go to 24, and I'm before Roots, so I can't do too much special here. So I'm going to nest you as well. I believe I have Recoup as well. It's actually big Recoup, though, because it's going to be 3 hits here. Yeah, Margaret's not doing quite everything I need, but yeah, I would rather... I would like to stay hidden, so I want to kill these other guards first. I'm not completely guaranteed to get it. Like, the problem is, if I fail 1 crit roll, I go into the depths of despair, and everything is sad, but it's likely fine. You're alert, you're spotted. These guys all have to die, or they can shoot Accountant, aside from the fact that, the Overwatch will help. But I think I do want to kill the weak enemies. I mean, it's 90% to crit, right? So it's really, really likely this person gets one shot. And when that triggers Savagery and whatever, I think I have Savagery, it'll get a lot better afterwards. Let's go for this. 90%, there's the crit. There's a bunch of buffs. Camera finds a corpse, whatever. Crit chance now 155%, which makes these really likely. I still want to go through all my stealth crits first, because I won't have stealth crit against that Blood Rite anymore. You can see my stealth crit chance is 77%, so I'd only have around... I mean, it'd be around 80, don't get me wrong. I guess, what is that, 78%? But I think we take the one-shots because they're really easy to get. And my recoil's at 23, but I'm still really heavily overcapped on accuracy, so this should be okay. Let's take you down. Guaranteed kill because of the crit. I get one more attack. I'm still 100% to hit here. It's still a stealth crit, which seems pretty good. I'm going to do roughly around triple damage. This seems worthwhile. I think we can clean up reasonably well. I think it's a good source of the damage here. I think it's better than going after the shock top. Maybe I am wrong, but I believe it'll be pretty solid here. I guess I could have gone for skull shots. That would have been smarter, actually. On the guaranteed kills, get 3 AP back for a skull shot, and then focus fire differently. That would have been smarter. Too late now, of course. 1,700 damage crit. Holy moly, that would have almost one-shot them. That was after a couple of shreds. So, you know, the ballistic damage was actually doing some real work there. Yeah, 1,000 pure from all the ballistic pure damage upgrade, both from Savagery, which is very, very real, but also from Nest giving another 35%. So yeah, that added up to a whole lot. My overall numbers are what, in the 40s, 50s? Yeah, 60%, there we go. At this point, though, my recoil is too high to go into Overwatch, so I'm going to simply end my turn. Moving doesn't seem worth it. Hidden, because the people that we actually shot are already dead, so there's no big rush here. I think you getting this kill is going to be a little bit unlikely. I think I'm going to let this guy move. Difficulties if you move and see somebody. Well, this guy's melee, and no one else is alert. Yeah, I'll let you do whatever you want to do, and we'll ambush you afterwards if we need to. Alright, let's see what happens. You're patrolling, but not too scary. You're alert, and... didn't think about that, actually. The Overwatch shot, I kind of forgot I saw the Overwatch shot, so that's gonna... Yep, and now you're alert. And you're not following the gunfire. Fair enough. That's my fault for just, like, not tracking that. He counts as spotted, unsurprisingly. If I go here, I have 1 spare AP afterwards. It doesn't mean very much. Roots will have a hard time actually getting shots off here. So the nice thing is if we... Actually, I'm not sure how it's going to work with status sharing. But I figure let's take the combat drugs. Let's go ahead and aim... Oh, interesting. Okay, wait. That was weird. Yeah, like I'm seeing that, and then when I full auto, now I have you in the thing. That's weird to me. Whatever. Shooting at you, crit chance not very high. We're going to kill this guy, no problem. This guy's going to probably stay alive. It is what it is. If you get lucky, they die. No, crit did not quite kill, though. You are certainly dead. You heard gunfire. I am hunted. You're back to hidden. But yeah, you're hunted because this guy is in combat, but does not know how to find you. You're going to maybe come over and turn alert. Yep. But you don't know where to go, because none of us are spotted. Oh, you made visual contact? Okay, well, let's fix that. I mean, 2 shots will kill you, and this guy, he's looking my direction, doesn't have the vision range for it. This guy just dies. I guess you aren't debuffed. I'm gonna... yeah, let's make this easy. Let's just take the debuff here. I really want you to die on this turn, so let's bump the crit chance, make it a little bit easier. Crit still didn't quite kill because we've doubled your health bar. Don't need to full auto. Don't feel like I need to waste the bullet or the AP. One thing I think I didn't do and maybe should have. Accountant had... I have 1 AP. I kind of want to pull somebody. Like if I... Oh, I can't red dot anybody if they're not in range. Yeah, red dot is a little hard to use, it feels, without more range on it. Alright. Guards pulled toward us. I have to double check what the conditional was for this mission, because it's favors for my hover operator, which is the most important currency for hover operator. The only service they have that matters is drop in extra mercs, which is very good, and I want that service, but it just costs favors and nothing, and it doesn't scale. So turn 13 gonna be pretty easy. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with these boxes, but I will probably spend the time to at least get these. At least this one. Maybe I'll run down and get more. I don't know. I want to see if Bubbles can kill more people. No, he's actually blocked right now. I need Roots to move. Okay. If I run you here, you can't do all that much, actually. My reload's going to be really expensive. I think all I can do is shoot once, and then it is what it is. You're going to move later on in this turn. I think that's okay. Let's start with just standing here and giving people some room. Let's see. If we let you move, you might show up. You're going to go later on. So I'm not worried about you, really. I think you waiting is fine. Account has shots. That seems decent to me. This shot is line of sight block, but I think this is actually pretty good for the railgun. Let's just go for it. I think it's fine. I still have Nest on. Oh, yeah, I have 100% crit chance as well. That is 800 damage. I like that. Bubbles finally has a shot here. Down you go. I probably should have used a ammo recoup and forgot. My bad. Let's let these other guards move. You're on the way. You're going to turn alert, and it won't matter. And there you are. And you're on the way. Good for you. There you go. You woke up a guard. That's cute. Not that I really care. Still want to delay for the snipers who are in position and can use Nest really well. I figure this is fine for you. I could have Bubbles do it. Is it better for Bubbles? Let's see. What's the range here? 16 meters, that's bad for Bubbles, right? Because Bubbles has 22 optimal. It's going to be minus 36 to hit. And he's spotted, so he's not going to get stealth. Nah, let's just go here. Let's, actually... I'm tempted to rapid ready. Just get the reload in now. I think it's fine. It's going to save me 3 AP down the line. There you go. I'm reloaded. Okay. I think we have enough space to actually rush this. So I take it back. I've got 10 turns to, as a team, run here, run through this way, then run back. I think I can actually do that. I'm gonna be that level of greedy, and I think it'll work. Of course, I could be wrong. I just think I'm not. I'm tempted to leave Bubbles here and shoot guards as they come up. I'm still in Nest for a couple turns. That seems worth it to me. And you still are under Nest, so that seems fine. And then... this seems very grabbable at the end of the mission. So I'm going to start running Wombat and Roots down this way. I could have maybe gone for the reload first and stopped a little bit shorter. Too late now, of course. And yeah, you moving didn't matter, but I want to reload your E-rifle. Let's move forward. Okay, that reinforcement wave is not ideal for me. They are very close by. They don't appear to have vision on me, but it's really close. Maybe I don't want this. Okay, you're right there. Okay, well, I think we can still loop around. Honestly, I think it's fine. Oh, I forgot. I didn't train this guy into coordinated charge, so he can't do that. Alright, let's take a piecemeal approach. Get down here to get away from these guys and wait for you to move up. He has only single target marker sights. Got to keep that in mind. I care about the favors, but I want loot boxes, so I'm going to see if I can greed this. Let's hope I can. But I think we'll be fine. I think we have, yeah, like 9 turns. Like, this'll... I think it'll be fine. I could be wrong, but it's what I think. Alright, whole team runs up this way. That's fine. We're not quite line of sight blocking him because they're all lower ground here. So here we go. Guards can move. Sec AI, of course. Plenty of reports. We've already escalated kind of 3 times. They are finding corpses. Delay down to 6. Should have let everyone else go. Okay, you're going that way. Look up a guard captain. That's fine. He will be a bit annoying to kill, but I think we'll be okay. And then you're on patrol. One of you is actually... yeah, there you go. You're suspicious and going towards corpses. And then you're just on patrol as well. Okay, cool. And yeah, no one's on this side of the map. Gonna have to try to get a line crawler to happen. Good thing is my bounce chance is quite high, so it's likely to work well. I'm thinking we are not escalating this turn, and there's no more unknowns. So I can safely line crawler you, stay with the team and reload. No reason to go too far forward. Use the AP productively. No escalation, so who cares what's going on. Line crawler sadly did not bounce. Let's wait some more. No one's about to flank us, so let's get more info first. Off you go. You're going to hunt a little bit. You're on the way to where there was gunfire or corpses or something. Okay, you're on the way up. Ooh, yep, okay. That's why we wait. You're nice and in range and easy to kill. And that's good enough for me. You're on the way as I skip through their turns. Investigating, etc., etc. Alright, melee seems worth it here. I will go for 1 and then step forward. That should be okay. Figure if we're already running, this is a very effective use of 2 AP in that it's good shred chance and good damage overall. Yeah, like that. And as mentioned, like doesn't cost me more AP down the line reloading. So I'm tempted to have my entire team just go for melee strikes here and end up on this bridge. There's also a road where I railgun some folks, but not right now. I think this strike is quite good for you. Nice job. Looks like Recoup was still down. It's fine. Bubbles can simply run towards getting across the bridge. Someone has to go tank this damage to open the box. Or the entire team runs this way, then tanks that. That's acceptable, I think. For now, we just kind of got to run this way. Seems alright. EX probably knocks us down, then grabs here, then goes up. There's a chance escalation turns devices back on. If that happens, I'm sad. There's actually a world where I don't hit this with Line Crawler. The goal being that if the escalation is, in fact, Let's turn off snapping for a sec. If the escalation is turning devices back on... Wait, where am I trying to go? I'm not even sure why I'm... Okay, this is fine. Yeah, if it's turning devices back on, we have to trigger this and we're sad about it. But being able to move farther in a given turn and... Like, I probably can snap on this box. I'm pretty sure this will snap. Nope. Okay. Whatever. Well, here comes escalation. It turned devices back on. Sucks to suck. And yeah, escalation booting devices back on. I have a theory that... Well, I don't know, actually. These turned back on because the escalation. It's hard for me to know. There's still technically line crawler debuffs, so we might see... What is it? Might see them turn back off later. Like another turn from now, but... It means we can turn off the laser wires, potentially. So I'm going to run you to here. I'm going to have my team park here and see if we get lucky with the line crawler bounce. I'm going part... Wait, oh wait, sorry. There's actually this box as well. Okay, I'm going to... I screwed up my pathing a little bit. She's going to go here. Someone... I think we're actually going to send the team this way, then take a step down. Let's see, which is the fastest pathing to this box? Yeah, it's through that way. So I could... Let me check health bars and stuff. 250, 230, 370. Okay, yeah, they can all tank this and it doesn't really matter. I mean, we're going to escalate anyway because it's going to trigger 3 tally, so who even cares? Let's hit some delays, see what the guards do. At least the escalation was something fairly docile, but we're gonna basically get guards sent my way relatively soon because we're going to generate tally from this and this, and that means any guard who doesn't have actions is going to run right to here, and more going to run right to there. So anyone on this bridge, if they're ever done, they're going to run right towards us, and we're going to get cut off and have to fight them. It's fine. We have 7 turns to clear this all out, but it is getting a little close to not being able to get the secondary. Still, though, I like greeting. Also, this bridge is really busy. I mean, there is a world where we don't bother with this and go back to what we became, and we greed for, like, exactly 2 loot boxes. The reason to do so is I would still rather have the favors than the loot. Weirdly, that's not really true, because I can sell her stuff and get favors out of it. I'm not worried about losing, realistically. Whatever, let's just take the challenge. You'll be there, that'll be fine. No one sees you directly. 1 tally, 1 tally. The damage, if it's not more than 10% of max health, will not trigger stress, so it's not a big deal. And you can see, this was a pretty nice loot box. They actually did lightly buff a bunch of gear recently. They had a mistake in the way they were basically architecting stats, and a lot of higher than level 6 weapons weren't properly gaining like more damage or accuracy or whatever. And so, for example, the Power Club 3000, and then you're going to get to here and probably coordinate some charges. Figure, don't need to run through that laser wire right now. I am missing something fairly useful, which is the, yep. It keeps getting worse for us. I think we turn around, honestly. You're all going to run toward me, and I'd rather not get surrounded. Okay, we'll skip all the escalation talk. We know what's going on here. You guys are going to run this way, like, for sure. Yes, he's going to turn back off. We got our 1 loot box. We're going to generate a whole bunch more tally. But realistically, I want safety. I'm prioritizing safety right here, so I'm going to run... I'm going to go to here so that I am easily line of sight blocking against you guys. We'll put the whole team vaguely around here. Actually, one alternative I could go for. I'm hidden and have line of sight on a lot of people. I do have recoup back and all this stuff. I'm really tempted to go nest and try to pick off some kills here. This seems kind of worth it. If I get a one-shot kill, by the way, it even prints me AP. You know what? Hold on. Let's take some fights and see how we do here. 65 to hit, but if the second one works, we're still killing. Let's take you out. There's the crit. My life just got easier. So, 130 to crit on you. You're going to get 1 shot. Honestly, no. We're in a good sniper spot. Let's go. Down you go. And then we're still guaranteed hits here. Accuracy is more than good. Which one do I want to aim at? I mean, 130 crit chance means whoever I hit definitely dies. Let's go with you. Just because you're the hardest to kill otherwise. I'm gonna have Roots wait. Okay, you know what? Let's keep reading. I'm feeling good after that turn. I'm gonna have you wait though so you can ambush these guys. This actually might be just scary enough. You're running around there, that's fine. You're looking around, that's fine. Yep, good for you. You're doing nothing. You're useless. Let's keep waiting for the last couple of guards. You're finally on the way over. And let's see. You're walking up. Yep. And then you are, of course, finding a corpse. Are you going to investigate that, or are you going to follow the Sec AI? And you're following Sec AI. Okay, cool. What you guys are probably shootable with the various rifles here. So I'm going to have you... Let's coordinate a charge of the team. I think that'll be useful enough here. We've got several guards very nearby who should probably get killed at some point. I do have AoE marker sights, which seems pretty useful here. I would like to be able to shoot both of you cleanly. That looks like that's going to happen here. Let's start with the marker sights, actually. And the goal is, let's see if the AR can kill them, which makes my job that little bit easier, because it means we don't have to be loud. So yeah, you unfortunately count as low cover. Not the end of the world by any means. Big crit makes it a little bit easier. And that means this is probably a kill, though not a guaranteed kill. Okay. Yeah, we're gearing up for turn 8 already. And getting back here, like, we got from here, like, it was like, what, end of turn 4 when we started to leave? Yeah, we're running out of time to actually clean this out easily. You're not definitely dying on 2 shots. With marker sights and Nest, it's closer, but it's still no guarantee. But your roll is pretty bad. And my team is still stuck here, so let's start with this. 92 to crit. Pretty good. Probably get 1 shot. Yep. I get some move points, which is fun. I do have empty lung. If I empty lung to here, I'm in range of more people. I might even empty lung outside the laser fence. I'd like to have range on more than 1 person if I can. If I go here, I have range on 2, which seems okay. Laser fence is not a big deal. The important thing is picking off enemies here. So let's empty lung this, which keeps Nest on. 20 health is not a big deal. Crit chance still 100%. What's the best kill? Probably the Berserk, not the Whistler. You're definitely dying to this, right? Because I'm critting for 2.7x, 2.6x. That's like for sure a kill, I think. I guess there's a small chance it could fail, but really, really small. Oh, I should skill shot actually, get more AP. Why not, right? My recoil is like very much under control. Let's start here because this is a full guaranteed kill. This one is slightly less likely just because you have more total health, but it's very likely to work. There we go. And I'm still likely to nest somebody else next turn, so I will end my turn here. And even though I kept saying I'm going to turn around, we're clearly not doing that. I'm going to grab this loot box and we'll figure it out. Because everyone's dead, there's no escalation, which is kind of nice. But yeah, we're starting turn 8. We got 5 turns to get all the way out, and it's going to be kind of tight. I will have 1 more coordinated charge, which is good. Line crawl did not hit what I cared about. These things are still on, but it is what it is. Camera sees corpses. Let's see. So yeah, 1. You are fast. 1. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's like we have about enough AP, but it's going to be a little tight. You're wasting 1 AP running, which is fine for now. Wombat says similar boat. We're already escalating, so let's not care about tally too much. But I think I'm feeling the favors objective, but it's fine. Very solid blueprint. We're getting a lot of money for all this. Let's just start. What's your fastest pathing up to here? Your fastest pathing is that way. Let's do it. I have shadow and stuff. In fact, actually, what I can do is I can go here and glitch up. So she'll be much faster than most people. Although, to be fair, like, running this way is not that much slower. It's, don't get me wrong, it's slower, but... Did I? Okay, no, I did run her. Okay, cool. I thought I might have failed to actually move around appropriately. Bubbles has no attacks just yet. Let's go ahead and wait until everyone else moves. You can shoot, and that's a guaranteed hit, so that seems pretty worthwhile for you. Down you go. Corpse found, whatever. Roots almost certainly runs, but I want to wait for the guards to move first. You did not make your life any better. If I empty lung, do I have any more kills? It doesn't look like it. But I will wait for that dude up here to run around. Okay, you're going to block my other guy. It's not a big deal, though. If you're running to here, your fastest run is that way. Okay, I'm just going to trust pathfinding. This is a case definitely where glitch would be cool. And not having it is like, oh, yeah, that would have been kind of nice, but... Yeah, I'm going to run up to here. I have Nest again, and I can Nest Revolver, and it's going to be a lot of damage. We're within the optimal Revolver range, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Alright, yeah, that's the play. Is run all the way up here. There's for sure no other guards available on the map. This is it for now until escalation gives more. The Accountant has no play either, and that's fine. Yeah, I don't have a spot where I have the railgun in range, but that's okay. I can always nest if absolutely needed. Escalation, likely reinforcements. Okay, they're really blocking off my Agent EX here. That is not ideal. You are going to hear gunfire. It is what it is. I think we just nest and go. I do count as hidden, and you're very shootable. So, time for 100% crit chance. And time for you to die. I have Skull Shot, and this is like... So, let's check the stats real quick. Yeah, I crit for 3.5x. Guess what? You're dying. See ya. Thanks for the AP. Since you have a lot of AP, I will have you grab this loot box, then start running upwards. That seems fine. Don't know where these guards are going. I also don't particularly care. Yeah, your fastest way out is that way, which does not surprise me in the slightest. Camera sees me. I don't really care about that either. Roots, I think, can simply run up this way, and it's fine. Gotta maximize a few pixels, and then if I can dodge the camera, I would like to. It doesn't matter much, but there's always a world where one tally matters in the end of the day. For example, you know, we'll go to 16 of 10. We'll be at 6 of 10 next turn. We go to 8 of 10. You know, guaranteed to go 8 of 10 at the end of next turn. Maybe we find something good. So there is a world where... Am I going to be in range of shadow from here? Yes. I can shadow all three of you away from me and still try to play for glitch. I think that's going to still be the action here. I should have direct line of sight. This shouldn't be a big problem. I'll stand here and try to find a good shadow angle. I think we can play it. There's a chance we cannot, but I'm hopeful. Yeah, we run it through all of your lines of sight. This should be every single one. There's a chance you can't see down, but I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, this goes past every single one of the cones. 1, 2... We somehow didn't get you turning, which I find strange. That is a little bit scary. Let's really try to make sure we're catching you. So I'm going to throw another one down. There we go, we definitely hit all 4. Okay, they're going to for sure do nothing. If you run out to here... Yeah, you're not in vision range, it's fine. I'm safe on that one. And then Accountant can do something similar, right? We're waiting for... Yeah, let's just dodge the camera. Shouldn't be too bad. We'll group up nice and close for coordinated charge, which should work no problem. These guys are going to group here. There's a chance the Blooder is going to be annoying, but we should be okay. There's a chance you're only following Shadow once, and you didn't catch... Wait, what? Oh, you're following the corpse. Wow, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky about that. You chose your own thing to investigate, I think, from seeing a corpse. But that is, an issue for me. This could definitely turn bad. I would like her to live. And I would also like to get out on turn 13. Coordinated charge 2 turns away. Let's just run the team up here. Don't care about cameras. I'm not going to resuscitate. Yeah, this is fine. We hit the camera. A lot of corpses. It is what it is. Devices turned on is not a very scary escalation. I don't like what you're doing here. Glitch costs 2, and I'm not safe where I am. I am worried about people turning alert on me, for sure. I can't really glitch past this guy. I could white noise, but until you turn around, which you're not doing yet, I'm scared. I'm actually going to stay in the open here. This is, you know, AI bug abuse kind of, but I'm hoping that you're just going to turn around instead. But if you did come to look at me, I think you'll still end your turn early and I'll be okay. Because guards end the turn early if they see you from more than about 12 meters. I do hope they fix it, but it's something I've used and abused very commonly. You're kind of slow. You will need coordinated charge for sure. They're making it out, no problem. Here's a moment of truth. Okay, yep, it's not great. I'm gonna take some real damage here. This is gonna hurt. You have at least one hit here. Yep. Oh, you even crit. That's bad. If you follow, okay, cool. At least you're following that, but this is very bad for me. All right, I don't know if I can make Wombat live. I think she's actually screwed. Actually, if I win on initiative, we're okay. But this is really not ideal. Yep, I'm spotted. I know where I am. My minimum roll is 23. I think all I'm going to do is run to here. And then rely on winning initiative. This is not ideal, though. Okay, we're going to spend 3 AP. I'm going to smoke this guy. The goal being... And actually, yeah, I really considered smoking myself as well, but I didn't, and I should have. So the goal here is throw smoke in such that it's going to block a line of sight from you, which is going to make you less likely to spot, like, share status. And also in a spot where it's very unlikely for you to actually be able to shoot me, because your axe is going to be bad. This hopefully will then allow me to glitch upstairs and, you know, be gone in time. We'll see what the Blooder does, though. Okay, you are following that, but it was everyone else who only followed one shadow. Escalation right there, scary. But my EX should win initiative every time. Root's in a good spot for coordinated charge, but is not in range just yet. Sniper is the slowest runner. Let's put you towards the exit. Wombat needs to get safe. I do have a glitch available. I'm assuming this will let me do it. Actually, this is a really lame safety save, but I just don't know the mechanics of glitch very well, so I assume this lets me go up the top here. I just don't know for sure, and I kind of want to be able to like mess with things and like learn the ability, because I don't use it almost ever. So I run to here. This should be in range for glitch, which puts me there. Great. They can still chase me down, but at least they're nice and far away. And that should look decent. Obviously, you're pretty injured. Crit vuln is not great. Is what it is. I can try to get Overwatch for the team. Okay. Half decent, but not amazing. Let's see. There's no way they have line of sight for anywhere but getting all the way up to here. So what I'm going to go for is actually stand somewhere where I can easily cover the team. And, like, throw down an Overwatch. I really don't think she can get stopped. I mean, with 30 initiative, like, she's really, I think, quite safe. But we have to wait a full turn anyway. And I'm actually going to rush my soldier, or my Cybersword up to get a coordinated charge there as well. I think for now I'm going to wait. There's no way these guys can actually fight. Let's wait. And you're going to run to here so that you can coordinate a charge next turn and make sure she gets out. That seems reasonable to me. Let's go. Didn't have to rush that, of course, but it'll be fine. And if you have marker sights in range, might as well use it. If you have to fight them, it'll be better. All right, here we go. You're going to turn alert. You're not close to us, though. It should be fine. They get to debuff us. Okay, you've turned the Blooder alert, who actually can get in range. I think you won't be able to. Yeah, you stop short. The Blooder is real, but I believe... Oh, yeah, you don't have anything. Cool. All right. Last 3, way too far to matter. Honestly... Okay, here. I will delay to see what their initiative rolls are. Shouldn't mean much, don't get me wrong. You can't share status because you can't see. It requires line of sight to share status, so they're not alert. That's why I threw that smoke down. So, some mistakes were made. Our EX got sliced, but thankfully we have high initiative, and so we're okay. Alright, yep, she rolled the highest of everybody. Let's start putting people on the exit. Don't care what the AI is doing. Okay, Wombat, do you make it on your own? Yes. Okay, you don't need charge. Then let's just go. Didn't know for sure, but we're fine. We got, I think, every single loot box. We did not get any Matrix hosts for obvious reasons. But we did generate 4 favors, which was nice. Good job. Go team. Okay. Next up will be some base management, running Daedalus Bloc Part 6, and then probably running the Battle Strike as well. We're getting paid for blood. We did what we wanted to do. Of course, she's down for a while. It's fine. We can pay for making her better. Nice to have a large number of these blades. They are feeling pretty good. By stacking Shred Chance, it's looking pretty solid as an ability to go in. Especially because I'm giving my Warmachines Slash Slide typically. I'm often hitting a proactive, non-power slice to open things up. So you're in the trainer. Have another +1 now. You gained XP from that mission, I believe. Bottom row of Pulse Gen Master does not make any sense to me. 10% damage. I think it does very little damage. It's not what I'm looking for. HP loss doesn't need any more either because we're fine. Talent cap comes in around 26-ish. I could try full directed pulse. I don't mind it. Getting some ammo is cute. Eventually getting some damage and a move point is cute. Sure, why not? Fastest pathing. If I wanted to skip on one of these, I could grab here. But yeah, we're going to go this way. Armor and crit damage seems fine. Although I'm not sure exactly what level I get the new talent, but it's probably not right now. Could go claw damage. Could look into Cybersword. I think Slash Slide 1 meter range is worth it. And then I'll probably start pathing towards the new node. Wow, you're only level 16. You are definitely the baby of the group. Still have not found much use out of Red Dot, although I'm willing to try for range here and move in this direction. Talent cap is at 19, so 16, 17, 18. Duration, maybe not so much. +1 charge, maybe not so much, but my 19 would be... I don't know, actually. Whisper Kill might actually work. I've already got this for crit chance, so yeah, I think I will eventually path Whisper Kill, and there's a chance it'll work, because if I can one hit, we're happy. Anyway, yeah, so what I was going to go for was... I don't remember anymore. I have what I want out of Soldier. Oh, I was going to go Red Dot, that's right. Okay. Yeah, the EX is injured. Let's send you for treatment. Dr. Ash goes nice and fast. Let's give you the +1. Okay, 19 is a new talent, so I need to actually learn a new talent. Don't have the availability right now on this side. I could multi-class in. I could simply multi-class into, Cybersword, of course. But I'm going to multi-class in a Soldier. The idea being that I want to eventually play this character as aim lock. I've got enough melee characters, but I've dropped a few SMGs, so... yeah, the multi-class is going to go into Soldier here. I will eventually respec when they ever add the drone update, which might be in November. I'm hoping it's going to be this month. And for now, you just need Iron Grip, because that's going to eventually pave the way for everything else. Good enough for now. +2 finally here on the Gunslinger, which is nice. 1 move point twice is good. -1 AP once every 3 turns allows me to gun kata twice, which is also good. Soldier side of things, I think Recoup... Actually, I think Recoup's just superior straight up. So it's Recoup. And then it'll probably be Savagery next. And I know I have a lot of Recoup Savagery characters, but guess what? After JTAC Strike Zone, those are kind of the next best talents for combat in the game. I do like Marker Sights. I learn a lot of people. It's definitely pretty good. That is the team as trained as they're going to get. Our person who is injured is doing what she needs to do there. We can grab this Alpha Strike. We're going to finish this legwork. And then we'll run the Matrix Snoop. And then we'll run the Alpha Strike. And we'll also craft another new armor. So, for no reason at all, we'll safety save. And let's go see what's going on. FSC trying to stake out a corner of our turf. Please kick them in the teeth. Now that said, I don't care about you literally at all. This character is useless to me, and so I'm likely to let it just lapse. unless it's an easy way to gain hype for the characters I care about, so we'll see. Atlas S Reflector is being built. Hacking drugs to 3, that is a service I kind of care about, so here we go. Let me see what accounts Harper will buy, and I'll put her back in line, because I believe, we can double check real quick. Actually, she might not actually buy Milsec. There's a bug where Milsec things and blank things show up in the filter. What does Harper actually buy? Harper buys... Oh, she does? No, yeah, she only buys Syndicate accounts and Milsec files. Well, I don't have any Syndicate accounts. Nope. As for his files, show me things that are created by a set and that Harper might buy. Well, it's 1. But the question is, are you actually capped out? Yes, hacking drugs is actually capped out. Okay, as a quick, because I'm curious, items, sort by powerful and rare. And this is going to be, that's the wrong thing actually, sorry. It is hacking drugs, so here's hacking drugs 1, it's blue juice and turco juice. Hacking drugs 2 adds B2 juice. Hacking drugs 3 adds Tunda juice. So it starts here, right? Here's your 20 AP. Here's your 1 token, 3 charges, block stuff. B2 is next. It's 2 charges, 2 tokens each. And then Tunda juice is 2 tokens, 2 charges, but it also gives AP. So that's what hacking drugs gives you. They are reasonable. That said, I am quite partial to Ricksham Drip. It's better, IMO. Midnight Glimmer is, well, 2 juice tokens, 2 charges, but gives you cybernetic armor, matrix damage, and 5 texture repair. And then you get Ricksham Drip 4, and it gives you Elysium drops for a combat drug, which is fun. 0 AP, 3 charges, and 4 turns long is amazing. And Lotus Dust is 2 tokens, 2 charges, 20 AP, 30 IO, plus 2 turns jamming, and then there's still another level to that one as well. So that's those. Anyway, yeah, no reason to give Harper any more influence, so we're done with that one. We can go play some time forward. Hoping to exercise your services, especially your hackers, to build up trust between us. The pay is competitive. Hope you will not ignore my job. Yeah, don't worry, I will. Play this turn forward. Crafting is done. Let's go build another one. And it's the... it's going to be... Yeah, just only show me stealth armors. It's one of these. And I believe, yeah, the stealth tech vest is the secondary. The important one is the GX Mesh Jack, because it has better... No, it is this one. This one has better ballistic protection. So we have a lot of these. But I only have one more GX Mesh Jack, sadly. So, is what it is. Also, it's actually a small optimization. It is worth using one of each. You can sell a partially used blueprint back, and you still gain 10 influence. So, it doesn't matter if it's 1 or 2 charges. Minor optimization there. Stealth Tech Vest. 0% chance for an intrinsic, because we're doing nothing here. Sure, fair enough. We then take the GX Mesh Jack, and now we know it's all going to be fine. And because I'm trying to save my blue cubes for more expensive crafts, I'll spend 1 right here. Second red does literally nothing. Doesn't lower the time by anything, so we'll save 6 hours and spend 2k. It's fine. Let's go build this. I want my 0.6 action points. Let's go. As far as weapon mods, don't know if I have anything too special here. Not going to use this for the railgun, so these are not very useful. This might be a better suppressor. I'll build it. I don't really know if it's any better, but who cares? I have cash. Nothing else going on. This is us. I may choose to build an item crafting bench just because I can. Honestly, what else am I going to do? Let's move towards an item crafting bench. It's not, in my opinion, particularly strong, but it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to generate this mission. Going to safety save just for funsies. Do I have any legworks possibly in flight other than what I've currently got? Looks like, well, yes, I can boost you. Yeah, why not? Let's just boost it 100% then. Great. All right, this will always succeed now. Here we go. That was an education. Monkeyfish is a legend, but I impressed him. She's a mirror walker. They have gained the respect between each other. We can talk the dance hall, and we can resume the power play when needed, which... over here. That'll be probably next episode. Still want to run a little bit more content in this one. So we can double check, first of all, that her new trait is in, and it's cool. So Mirror Walker is when you spike a CPU, gain AP and get some IO back, which is fun. It's nice. It can upgrade, which is also cool as well. Also excited to eventually upgrade Born Infiltrator. Still want to generate a lot of loyalty, realistically, on this character. She is under-equipped, as we do, in fact, have you wearing the better cyber deck. Let's change that out to this thing. And we're going to go ahead and have you run the Daedalus Bloc mission. So that's going to be yours. It's due relatively soon. This will be due at some point as well. People are still detoxing, whatever. Pandora Suitcase. It is a CPU spike against an orange host. But while I'm here, I've got all these hacking matrix tokens that I can use. Do not have digital coordination up, that's fine. But adding files seems nice. And adding some IO seems good as well. So let's inject 5 files. I can also efficiency grind, but I'm going to save that for something else. I don't know, seems reasonable to me. 100 IO versus 50 IO and 10 AP. I think it's close. I think, from experience, let's see. I feel like... What do I feel like? What do I feel like is more important here? I think the AP is actually more important. I could be wrong, but we'll pick this one. And I could efficiency grind, but I do not believe I need to. And so I'm going to go ahead and run Pandora Suitcase, which is part 6 of the Daedalus Bloc storyline. As we're going to go spike a Terrapian and Sons governance relay. So try to figure out who's pulling all the strings in the Daedalus Bloc, why are people dying, things like that. Here's Katana. Her deck is hurt, that's fine actually. We'll give you random garbage, doesn't matter. Here's an SMG, here's an AR, here's some armor. Actually, I'll give you one that doesn't give you minus move speed. I'm gonna sell some of these as well, by the way. Here you can. Yep. Here's my nice 0. Oh, by the way, fractional AP does work in the Matrix. This is actually worth equipping. Let's give you your Midnight Glimmer and Blue Juice. Yeah, fractional AP does count, by the way. This is kind of nice, actually. Okay. That's good enough for me. You're ready to go. This seems fine. This is you. You're gonna do a great job. I believe in you. You're wearing the biggest cyber deck I have. Let's go. Plugged in for the target TNS relay. Got 5 turns. Should be a relatively large host. We should be okay, though. Okay, yep. So, Spectral Dagger. Probably just going to double tap this. Oh, I griefed. I'm supposed to load other things first in deck bending. So, deck bending's off the table now. My mistake. Let's go and hit our 50 IO. So we can load another program if needed. I'm going to look for a good unlink. It's not going to be 1, but if I can find something with 2, I'm going to look for an unlink. Connection health should not be a big deal here. Orange hosts, well, it is a Pit Viper. So, the bigger difficulty is the QSec AI. That's going to be relatively tough, but I have 2 charges of Q protocol. It's probably fine. For now, let's save AP. Can't connect, must be killed. I think let's... I actually want to go left. The reason is... Pin drop might land here, and there's a chance that whatever I pin drop, or whatever I unlink is going to land here, and that's going to actually increase... Actually, the reason to go to the right, though... Right. So, either way, like, either these 2 nodes are useless or these 2 are useless. This node always matters, and this node... might not matter, actually, right? This could be another firewall, and I can dance around it, whereas this node... There's no way these are both useless nodes. So, this for sure makes my 3rd node useful. This doesn't for sure make my 3rd node useful. So yeah, I still want to walk this way then. In addition to the unlink thing. So there, now I have 10 tokens. Which means I should be just fine to drop things. Have to kill that to connect. Double passive ice is fine. I think I will walk over, hit this, then load Big Sleaze 2 in the face. That'll be fine. Can't connect, ×2. Fair enough. +1 tally, not a big deal. We found some stuff here. Being that this is already a node with a lot of stuff on it, right? Like, this is already off from the side. This is a meaningful node that has at least 2 active ice on it. And actually, at least 3 now. So I'm going to Phantom Slide this. They all got destroyed. We knew about 1 Buster, and the other 4 got nuked. What do we have? A little bit of source code. Cool. I'm thinking... let's start pin dropping. Because it's a 5-turn hack, I actually will eventually get use out of the cooldown. So, whatever was here... Oh, it's a CPU. Spiking this seems worth it. I could spike now, but I want to wait until it's a little bit nicer. I also want to burn pin drops early while it's still target rich. So there we go. We got lucky enough with pin drop here. And then since I'm here, I don't have to go back necessarily. And in fact, by downloading everything, what I can do is take the escalation. Nice, it was blank. We take those. But now I can hit the CPU. Oh, I can't. It's not connected. I didn't realize that. Still, though, I don't have to go back ever again. Let's pin drop one more time. Actually, I could scan and see what's there, because I'm kind of curious. Okay, yeah, so there's a pin drop on that, which... It happened. So now I only have phantom slides. I still want to end up back here, but let's see. What's my best routing here? I don't want to phantom slide if I can help it. It lets me walk here really cleanly, but I only want to phantom slide on things that matter. And then one thing I could do... Actually, yeah, this thing is blocking access to here and here. This has to die no matter what. This thing doesn't matter. So, let's just start walking around. This is already scanned 2 of 2. I don't have any more scans, so trap ice could be annoying here. I think I will simply phantom slide this because it has to die. Right, like things have to be like fully nuked here or I can't do anything. So I phantom slide you. I can't spike this because I don't have scan. And then the other alternative then is, okay, well, sorry, the other thought then is, okay, well, I can do one more activity, which is phantom slide one more time, which means I can go here, or I can go here. Based on what I'm seeing from scans, there's no traps here. I think, right? Like, how would I see this passive ice without that? I think. I must actually have enough information to know some things, which is there's a passive ice there, and these are going to be 2 traps. Which means this is not a very difficult node, but this one might be. And I have no more knowledge of what could be around here. I guess I could drop this thing. Right, this is known to be 2 active ice. And it puts me next to the CPU, which means I can spike that. That seems worth it, actually. This seems like a really good phantom slide. The only reason not to is to be able to take a bunch of downloads. Although there's going to be 1 download here. But this seems worthwhile. This seems worthy. So I'm going to phantom slide you. I will download. And I'm actually going to save the tokens. Because in 3 turns... I will have both these back again, and there's a chance I want them. As opposed to taking deck bending and hitting it just to get some IO back. Turns out, by the way, I'd rather have IO than AP. My bad. This still felt pretty good. Oh, actually, I can walk here and spike this CPU, and it costs me nothing. In fact, I can keep going. I can spike you. Mission complete. And then there's almost certainly no traps here, based on the fact that I kind of know everything about this node already. At least it feels that way. So, download blockers, damage to detection, damage to cyber deck. I don't really want to lose deck shield if I can help it, so let's go ahead and go in this order. And this allows me, with 1 tally per action, to grab these and make a bit of progress. Still done for now, that's fine. First turn was a great success. Now I can finally scan. Okay, 1 active there, let's try to get my anti-trap going. I'm tempted to load data filter at this point. AP is... I'm not going to escalate yet, but it's a 1 per... Yeah, let's load it because I'm in a 1 tally per action node. What's the best time to load programs? Damage to connection. Whatever the traps are, they're not very good. If you exit... Okay. Let's take these first. There are traps there. 1 passive and 2 traps. If I exit the node, steals AP. Not going to load any programs. I'm going to go ahead and hit 1 trap keeper here, just because I can. There's almost certainly another trap here, by the way. I will take the risk. Don't know what it was, but who cares? If you load a program, which I still, well, I might have to care about. Download blocking. Another Nimbus X Sheath. Is that the thing I needed? I don't remember. That might be a 0.2 AP thing. Restarts all ice. I actually don't mind at all. This does nothing to me. So, warning. There's a trap here. That's nice. Wait, it didn't do it. It didn't restart the ice in the node. That's a bug. Trap didn't restart all ice in node, despite saying it would. Not sure why, but this trap popped and nothing happened. Maybe because it was already scanned, I used Trap Keeper on a different trap in this node. No idea. Not a huge deal. Bugs in the player's favor, I think, would generally be lower priority to fix in the first place. But yeah, it was a bug. Anyway, let's move on. Take any action, restarts a Lysin node. Okay. Download's blocked. Routed access gate. Well, already killed it. Had to deal with you. That's fine. A lot of stuff there. Okay. If you take any action, steals AP. Download blockers. It's a 1 tally node. Let me load my programs back up while I'm here. A lot of clicks to make. I love 1 tally nodes, though. They are nice and easy to deal with. I'm out of AP. Turns out, AP matters sometimes. Fair enough. I could... No, actually, I can't, because Trapkeeper costs 5. I keep forgetting that Trapkeeper frees up IO. I, like, truly forget that. Because I, like, rarely actually have that upgrade node learned. But, yeah, that was... Oh, well. Let's go here first. If you load a program, not going to do that. 4 per action, kind of rough, but it is what it is. Block here, 2 per action, not as bad. Got to deal with you. We scan. What are the traps? If you download, if you exit. -1 HP, not a big deal. That's mine. Get rid of you. Okay, 2 per action, not horrible. We see all this stuff here. Let's go get rid of the active ice. 10 damage cyberdeck. There's the trap. If you take any action, lose AP. Would rather lose shield, to be honest. Scan, there could be second trap. There's not. There usually isn't. 3 per action is kind of rough. I'm going to try to load programs elsewhere. Now it's 5 per action, so I really don't want to do that. I need at least active ice. I need at least scan. I probably need disarm. Okay. Damage to cyberdeck. I mean, I have a lot of shield still. I'm going to start with a Trapkeeper, actually. Don't know what that trap was going to be, but it felt cool. There's nothing else to do here, so I might as well eat this trap and gain some AP for it. I should go up to 33. Yep. I don't... Oh, I have exactly AP. That's so funny. Actually, that's a little bit low, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to the downloads. Incredibly rich host. I mean, it's like as many downloads as nodes. Like, there's... Right, how many don't have downloads? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8? 9? It's actually half download nodes. That is, I mean, obviously very rich. We take those. Got it done in 3 turns. That's nice. Made some mistakes because I just kind of forget about some of the endgame WireGo stuff, but looked good. Mission complete, then I am rich. A bunch of Megacorp accounts and files. Now we play it nice and quiet. So the worm will make its way in. And at some point, we can do more with that one. A little bit of XP. Really good payday here. Bunch more source code and whatnot has been made. I think I finally have enough downtime to repair the cyberdeck. You are not about to hype break. Let's repair because I'm just annoyed I keep seeing this repair thing. Takes only 1 day. Finally get to do it. Allows me to put some programs in. I'm still waiting for the WireGo limit break to get the next thing going, but... We're not there yet. This Battle Strike is not really worth running. I mean, it's a bit of hype for very little cost, which can make it worth running. Knight's coming back from surgery still. Needs some hype. You have already divulged a Shadow Sight. And you two need to generate hype as well. You're at 60, you're at 20. Your loyalty's up to 50, you're almost there. You've got a bit to go. But generating hype would be nice. As they have Shadow Sight details. So really just whatever gets these people to be able to run missions is the goal. And to do that, what I'm looking for is getting you back from legwork, of course. Getting you back from surgery. It's relatively fast, like in terms of hours to play it. We're just going to be generating missions until then, which, I mean, seems fine. Okay, yeah, we'll just play time forward. And I guess I'll get you back from surgery, and we'll see what happens. Actually, I might even want to put... more people in surgery. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I should, right? Like, it is correct for me to put as many people in for spine surgery as I can, so that everyone else can wear this as well. They almost all have Reflexes 2 already is the problem, but it is what it is. Yeah, almost everyone has Reflexes 2 already. Just too bad. So I have to, like, replace that. Except for you. I should give you surgery, honestly. In fact, one thing I should really do is give you better Cortex Wetware. Because the -1 is actually pretty relevant. Also, Wetware 4. 2 million's not even that bad. But it gives you -2 to connection damage. And honestly, 2 million is, like, again, not that bad, actually. Am I going to do this? I kind of want to. And then I'll eventually put my other one in. And she'll have -8 per hit. And that's going to be just fine. You know what, YOLO. Dr. Karos, you got Black Market Matrix Wear rank 3. That gives me Cortex Wetware 4. And I'll spend the money. Alright. You're down with the count for a while. It is what it is, buddy. Have fun with that one. Okay. We've got a family problem. You gotta help me. My sister, Vala, signed up to die for Chemco Salvage Co. That is not ideal. Going on them with a death sentence. It's not good. Doesn't have to be the price to save my father, but sure would I say that happened. Has she asked for help? I tried to boost her. Did not go well. What would she do with a shot at freedom? Maybe sign on? Maybe. We can delay. Delay allows me to spend a little more time in getting things set up. Getting people, like, back from surgery or whatever. There's, like, a little bit of value in that. I want to have people detox. And I might just push that back. We can push it back and only do the power play. I wouldn't have my Vanguard back. And the thing is, I want to run all these missions with my Vanguard available. Right? Like, I want her to run the mission so she gains hype. That's, like, important to me. So, she's going. And so the way to manage that, I still want to run this mission, but I want my people back from their stuff first. So yeah, we have to handbrake this. 3 days, 6 hours should be enough. If it's not, whatever. It's actually not. Okay, we have to be field up for it as well. My bad. Delay by 7 days. Now it's going to be enough. Whatever. Wasted handbrake. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and detox the people then. Who's most stressed? Who needs it? You're in the trainer. You're going to go on missions, but actually, detox is pretty short here. Oh, you're on legwork still, right? How long are you on legwork, and when's the mission due? You're on legwork for 2 days, and she's not back for roughly 8. Okay, we can detox you then. We'll save the slot for you. You're wounded. Can't do much about that one. I gotta have you leave the trainer. We're not running missions for a while. I think I will have you... Yeah, I'm gonna have everyone leave the trainer. Because we're not running missions for a bit. Cancel on you, cancel on you. Okay. Let's actually use 2 benches now. You're going to detox, and we're going to save your slot. We're going to have you detox. That seems fine. Influence break for our boy. I have 7 favors. Let's try to get something actually good. It's not the worst, but I'd rather pulling strings and get Ricksham drip capped out. Puppet Master is on cooldown. Combat drugs is not what I wanted. I guess we'll just gain more influence. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Great, good for you. You've medical recovered, which means now we can send you in for wound treatment. Dr. Ash. Do I care if it's faster? We'll do it anyway. The price doesn't really matter at this point. Second armor is done almost. You having gun nut is interesting. It would qualify you for a different power play. But who cares? We actually can't even buy weapon mods from you, so... Kind of weird to be like that, but good for you. Stealth Tech Vest is done. As a quick question, was I right about what I had available, or was I not? I got the Nimbus X sheet. That's nothing at all. It's actually useless. 2 favors. You owe me 7. I don't think I need that too badly. Tech Striker is fine. I have a lot of these, though, more than I need. Still have all these Stealth Tech Vests, and then... Yeah, I don't have any more fractional AP. Maybe in the light armor space. Probably not. Nope. In the heavy armor space, probably not. Although I have seen a... Well, actually, there's a 0.2 here. Okay, there's a... If I go for the really expensive cyber spines, I can get 0.5 AP from them. So I can build the really expensive ones. In fact, I might just build these now because I'm not doing anything else. I've got so many of these. Like, I have so many of these that, like, I can just do some of this and it's okay. I don't think I'm going to run out of blueprints overall, so let's do it. Let's build from here. We get 0.5 AP. We can put in expensive enough spines to get there. Got a single-use red cube, because why not? Let's build one of these. It's not quite as good, but it is what it is. Should be fine. Okay, so, as mentioned, we're going to keep playing time forward. Because I might, at some point, get a good enough urban assault, I will build another suppressor here. I've already built one of these, although building a second one makes sense, actually. I have a sniper and a railgun to use, so let's craft you. Seems fine. At some point, I'll trade for blue cubes again, but I'm okay for now. Your legwork is not guaranteed. Does anybody else have legwork to run? Ooh, I didn't realize we already got there. Wait, did I just miscount how much hype you had? Your loyalty 30. Wow, we just got it early. Interesting. We don't even have loyalty and he's offering it. I mean, I love it, but that surprises me. That's so cool. Okay, well, not sure if Bug. Not sure if Bug. My Corpo. Ex-Corpo Merc offered me a Shadow Sight at 30 loyalty. He doesn't have the Shadow Sight tag. I know it's expected he can still offer this, but I'm surprised he is offering it at such low loyalty. I mean, I'm excited about that, though, because I don't know what they're going to offer. Ultratech in canon is a megacorp that has a lot of good biotech. I don't know. The thing is, as far as I can tell, you can't, like, loot cyberware. But I'm excited to have this be available for next mission, basically. I'm still going to run as many people as I can to generate loyalty here. But yeah, very excited to have this be what's next up. They fixed the bug with the Sigma Black AI, like, not working. So that's good. But that is hype. That is really, really hype. I'm glad to have that here. So let's see. What the goal is going to be is I'm going to safety save. See if I can get another legwork on offer. Time is going to complete the deal. Diato will need another bodyguard to reach the appointed place and finalize the governance smart contract. Governance dust up, ready to be planned. Okay. Well, that's part 6, if I recall correctly. Yeah, I want to get the power play as soon as possible. I want to governance dust up when I can as well. I want the shadow sight. And I want to see if I can get somebody to offer me a another legwork here. Influence break for you. No favors? Maybe I should have tried to get favors from you. So I really want to bump your stuff. And Puppet Master is 2 days away. That's too bad. Well, you'll buy my files for more, which is not the end of the world. Accounts. Show me decent ones. Show me ones that Taylor Stryzek will buy. She buys Megacorp, I believe. So... Actually, are you paying close to top dollar? Yeah, you are. Alright, well, let's get you in line again. You won't buy these. Where are you? I keep scrolling past you. Oh, she's top of the line there. Okay. Let's go for files. Not used by a set. Created by a set. You say some of the more expensive ones, actually, because you pay a lot. So... Also kind of want favors, but your favors are really expensive. Still want them, though. Your favors cost 100k. Holy moly. What would you pay me normally? About that? Okay, then I'll take favors. I guess the money's not that important, to be honest. Sorry, I'm like scrolling past people fervently. I think nothing else is going to make it under the favor cap. Yeah, it's not. That's okay. This, I believe, gets you to 80. Oh, you're already at 80. Okay, sick. Okay, we're in a good enough spot there with that. I don't have other legwork on offer, as far as I can tell. Nope. Okay. Let's just boost your chances then. Guarantee it. You're going to succeed here. Hung around their office. Nice chat late at night. I don't think that was... Wasn't somebody else running that one? Like, the wrong person talked to me about that. That's weird. We should be fine, but that was strange. Well, you're up to 70 hype, though. Armor crafting coming in. The Chemco job is coming up. The power play is going to have to happen. Still, though, I'm trying to get you back. So let's keep playing time forward and generating missions. I think it's okay. You're back. Oh, right. I was going to try to line up these missions. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try to get you to detox here. I can probably get you back in time. It'll probably be okay. I'm tempted to bump this up just because I might as well. I don't have much else to spend money on, so here, faster detox, let's go. Armor crafting going to be done soon. Medical items is not what I wanted. I have a favor. These are crap. That sucks. Okay, well, go buy some item blueprints. That way I can feed you influence a bit better. What does Vantage Rip buy? These? Good. Do you want favors from you? They cost 45k. What would you pay normally for these? Not much more than that. Okay, then I'll buy favors from you. And... good enough. At least you're in line. Okay, so we have people who are detoxing. We have this Chemco salvage mission coming up. We have the power play mission coming up. We're going to finish this craft. Barracks now has room for one more merc. That's great. As you can see, we have Vala Kvist here, who is a hacker, who has hard stop and sleuth. Ooh, actually, nice. You can get pretty weak traits sometimes. I think so. Hard stop is almost always guaranteed, from what I recall. I could be wrong with that one. This one has a lot of things that could run. Sleuth is not necessarily one of the stronger ones, but can be. Does not have any traits about Chemco or anything, so it doesn't have any obvious Megacorp connections, but that's okay. I can try to figure out if I can figure out more corps to become friends with. I think with you knowing Rook Tech, there's a good chance you can give me Rook Tech Shadow Sight. Though somebody else can also generate one, I'm pretty sure, but we'll still try. We'll try to generate you some stuff. That'll be, I think, the ideal. We can maybe try to generate loyalty on you as well. Maybe you're going to be part of the team at some point. Still play time forward. Make sure we don't lose this mission. It should go just fine. Let's go ahead and hit spacebar, though. Can we run this mission? Yes, we can. Don't worry about it. You won't regret it. Of course I won't. Ceiling breakout, ready to be planned. It is due in a good long time. Gives me plenty of space to get my team ready. We can have the power play thing on offer. Great. The link site is done as well. Monkeyfish will be eagerly waiting to see if we can pull this off. Yep. Let's go. Let's try to make him like us. Library flip does require actual gameplay. There are two sides to it. It does require the Cyberknight as well. We can unlock the second level by doing some legwork, which is free hype generation. So if we try... Tiny could do it, but she's recovering from surgery. But it's 2 days, and this will generate hype for her, which is worthwhile. So I'm going to back up, and if I can generate enough tokens, which I can because I have efficiency grind, I can push her to succeed on this. We'll delay on that. So this is due in 9 days, which means I got to do the legwork in 7 days. And she'll be back in 3, so no problem at all. Cool. All right, we're going to have that happen as well. NanoFab, we can go... Oh, wrong NanoFab bench. This one. Let's go build the other suppressor. At some point, we'll have a Urban Assault to use that on. Trainer is empty. That's fine. We're not running any missions yet. Definitely spent a long time getting all this ready, but it's fine. Cooling for the NanoFab, if we ever want to build that one. Again, I'm kind of swimming in money, so I can do whatever I want. We'll probably end up putting in the high-level spine, a lot of people. Okay, people can detox. We're going to have this mission offered to us, and I still actually do want to run library. Or not library flip. I want to run hard glass. Glass hard reset, probably. Maybe this episode, maybe not. I'm not sure. We're already an hour 20 in, so probably not, actually. Combat Dregs to 2. If I Puppet Master, you get Weaponized Ocular level 2. Street Wear is not useful. I have Favors, though, so I'm going to see if I can get lucky with Favors. And Ocular level 2 is what I wanted to see. Great. So all he ever sells is eye lasers. He doesn't have anything else available. But if I filter down to Weaponized 1, we get Helios Beam 1, Photon Lance 1, and the Target Optimizer. So Helios Beams are minus range accuracies and don't trigger Overwatch. Photon Lances are a lot of crit damage, and I believe they have good... No, they're really short range, but they're high damage, relative to other things. And then Optimizer is... doesn't come with a ranged accuracy, just comes with a straight up crit chance, which is really good as basically the best eyewear for melee characters who do want crit. Because, every melee weapon, except for clubs, has baseline good crit damage. And then Weaponized Ocular 2 gives Helios Beam 1 to Helios Beam 2, which is, you can compare the numbers right here. Damage is up by 12. Crit damage, not any better. Actually, another minus 5. Photon Land 1's Photon Lands 2. Another 30 pure damage. And flat crit damage here as well for surprise. And then the rangefinder is actually a bunch of long-range accuracy specifically. So this is going to be similar crit chance. Like if we look at everything else that you can put in here. I mean, rangefinder, if you want to compare to like the combat display link here. It's 5 versus 10. And the combat display link actually has 3 more crit chance on it. And it's baseline crit damage, not stealth crit damage. But the rangefinder, yeah, stealth crit damage. You know, if you're going to one-shot. But still, for me, like... If you're going to attack from stealth, there's enough accuracy already that you probably just go combat display link and get more crit chance here. To me, that lines up better, but it's here. Target Optimizer, definitely, though, pretty solid for melees, and very worth considering. Also, combat display link's really good, don't get me wrong. Still good enough there. Let's see if Dr. Ocular will buy anything else here. So the goal is... Yeah, you buy Megacorp, I believe, right? Or do you not? You're not showing up in the filter. What do you actually buy? Turn off all the buyers. Dr. Ocular. No, I think he's supposed to be here. Am I just missing him? What does he actually buy? He buys Milsec. He does buy Corporal Files, but yeah, Milsec accounts, Milsec Files. Okay, so Milsec accounts only. Got it. This just kind of lied about what was available then. It's fine. Where are you? Sorry, Dr. Ocular. I do have some Milsec, though. You pay very little. It's fine. Accounts are cheap. Up to 50. Up to 60, and then... That puts you at 80. Great. Okay, so yeah, I do want to kind of, I'm actually going to record this episode, like, same day as, like, next episode's going to be, like, right after this one on recording. I like to try to not generate missions if I can help it, in case there's a patch that changes things like loot distributions or whatever. But I don't have the most space for that. I still want to get her back. I think ultimately, this mission just gets generated. It's fine. Running a mission for you is actually fine as well. Scrubber is... almost ready to be upgraded. Actually, I already paid for it, but I'll put in cooling so I can upgrade it further if I need to. Counter Intel is capped out. Let's blow off heat. Let's get favors as well. I am not doing that, and I should be. Let me look at my people by their influence and who actually needs to be given favors here. So, Vantage Rip, 3 favors. Poe, 3 favors. Honestly, it's fine. He'll generate Cyberdex, no big deal. Dr. Ash is infinite. Taylor only 1, and it's expensive. Kairos 0. Okay, so Taylor and Kairos are worthwhile. Ocular's fine. Vertigo's fine. Bulldrake doesn't matter as much. Okay, so Kairos and Taylor really want to have favors generated. Got it. Taylor Stryzek. And... I think it's roughly in the order when you meet people. Close to it anyway. Good enough. And I'm going to go maybe +1 more here. Taylor owes me 2, which is not bad. Dr. Kairos, I believe, only owes me 1. So I want to bump that to 2 as well. That'll be decent enough. It's detox. Influence break for you. That sucks. You just boosted my heat up. Life is pain. Efficiency grind is not capped out yet, so we're not in a big rush here. Should go ahead and use my hype booster tokens. Who's going to use it on what? Ideally, we actually don't... I think first thing I should run is actually library flip. I want this as soon as possible, basically. This is more important to me than this. I guess they both require Cyberknight, so I should really run the ones that need the Cyberknight early. So yeah, we're going to run this basically first. I can't do the legwork yet, but I can... Because I'm running library flip, I can use my field ops token here, field coordination, and be like, hey, here's hype booster. I want hype on my team. That is most of my tokens used up already, of course, but that's fine. And then I can, if I want to, I can field coordination here and hype booster that as well, but I'll wait. Library flip should not need any other things going on. Cred chips, not worth it at all, I think. File chips, pretty worthwhile, but for now we'll chill. Yeah, I think we just play time forward until it's time to run the missions. Once we get you back from surgery, we should be pretty much ready to go. There's a legwork there that we can run at some point. Detoxing is done. Nice for you guys. Let's go back into the detox for whoever needs it. You can go and... You can go. Rix, Warner, Braun, you're not that useful. We are 3 days away from Other Girl being back from that, so we can probably have you run legwork. That'll be fine. You've got a D-Cartel asset about to be exposed. We'll do what we can to get your defector back. The boosted VIP is plenty far away, not a big deal. Influence break for you. Puppet Master does not... I mean, it would give me services that I actually basically don't care about. So no, I want to save it for somebody with services I do care about. I could like window shop, but I still can't buy them. Don't have the money anymore. It's fine. At some point I run missions and have the money. You're back from your stuff. That's good. And now you're going to go ahead and... Not that you really... Actually, no. She does want the... She does want the hype here. I'm going to go ahead and have you run this legwork. Only takes 2 days. You'll gain some XP. You'll gain some hype. 2 days out. You're going to go in there. Get your floaties. Going to take you 2 days. Pretty good at it. You're going to be right there behind her. Do need to get Underworld Hub tokens. That's going to be fine, though. Also, this legwork do. Tough thing is I need to burn through this and then have somebody else start going here. Or... I think I'm going to have you run that legwork and go to Loyalty 60, and there's a chance you will give me a Shadow Sight. So I'm going to gain this now, actually. And she can run it. She's not great at it, but I'll have enough tokens that it'll be fine at the end. Riverside Vacation for you. That's nice. Yep, legwork is due. Boost it once. Efficiency grind. Boost it again. And look at that. You're going to succeed. And I can grab that whenever. We've got a prisoner to resuscitate. No big deal there. I like... Yeah, I'll generate the Shadow Sight. It's fine. I'm holding on to a dirty secret. Before I deserted Ultratech, I took something from there. I didn't steal anything they could really talk about. It's a Shadow Sight. Working off the grid. Something valuable. It's my secret. Oh, I see. I see. So he's saying he has generated the tag. Okay, I see. I see. He's gained the backstory. Oh, okay. 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 I wasn't aware of what that was. Okay, he has the tag now. That makes sense. Well, I was already trying to grab him, so I will keep grabbing him. That's cool. You'll be part of the A-team because you are a Shadow Sight runner. And that's great. You have an Ultratech Shadow Sight. I love that for you. We will grab it when we can. Exposure break for you. I really don't care about you at all, so feel free to go into hiding. You're back from that. You can come back from your legwork here. Found your path. Wonderful. Okay. That means, by the way, as we look again at our roster for the, roughly millionth time, you're not hyped enough. It's fine, though. You're detoxing, you're detoxing. Everyone that I care about is ready to go, so I am ready to start running missions and generating hype again. So, Library Flip will be the next episode. I have to decide if I want to go and use Overpowered access or the flooded level. This one tells me it has an ultra host, which sounds really interesting. And so I'd rather go here and mess with the hosts. That seems fun to me. Because of that, I will take a gold key because somebody's going to use it. Yeah, you have gold key loot. I want that. Let's take the hacked gold key then. I will also take Matrix Snoop because this has a matrix that tells me. Do I care about your services? No, you don't even tell me anything, so who cares? Here, Dance Hall. I'm against Jupiter Group. They don't have the best enemies. Though there's a chance, you know, by the time I run this, that changes. Though I doubt that. Okay, so our mercs to deploy are going to be everyone who actually is going to be good at generating hype and wants to generate hype. We still run you every single time. We obviously want bubbles. We definitely want... Actually, the funny thing is, we would run these four, and... Oh, no, we must bring a hacker, so there's no point. Let's see, who's closest? You're not terribly close. You're one mission away from getting there. You're very close, and so if I'm going to try to balance things out... Actually, what I might... Yeah, okay, I'm going to flip it around. You're going to stay parked because it won't be hard to get you to 60 at some other point in time. And we will run Katana because Katana has to go. So I will finish up getting geared up off recording. We've taken long enough. Next episode is Library Flip. I will see you there to get the very nice and wonderful special programs power play completed for Dance Hall. Finally. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.